Okay, now let's use an example where we apply the distributive property to these expressions, but then we also collect the like terms. So here I have 2 multiplied by x plus 3. So I'm going to multiply 2 by every term inside of the bracket. So 2 times x plus 2 times 3. Here, there is technically an invisible 1 outside of this bracket. So I can technically take 1 and multiply by x and multiply by negative 3. But I can also not do anything and just keep it as x minus 3 because 1 times any number is still that number. So let's move on. Let's compute this. 2 times x plus 2 times 3 plus 1 times x plus 1 times negative 3. Okay, now remember 2 times x is going to be 2x. 2 times 3 is going to be 6. Now, I said 1 times any number is still that same number. So instead of even computing this, I can just write this as x minus 3. So I'm going to write plus x minus 3. Now I'm going to collect the like terms. So my x's are my like terms. I'm going to rewrite this. I'm going to rewrite it as 2x plus x. I'm going to keep my x's next to each other. Then I'm going to write plus 6 minus 3. I'm going to keep my numbers next to each other. Now, 2x plus x is going to be 3x, and 6 minus 3 is going to be 3. So my final answer when this is fully simplified is 3x plus 3. Okay, now let's move on to the next one. 4 multiplied by every term inside the bracket. Same thing for 3 multiplied by every term inside the bracket. So I have 4 times x plus 4 times 2 plus 3 times 5x plus 3 times negative 2. So 4 times x is 4x. 4 times 2 is 8. 3 times 5x is 15x. And then 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. So negative 6. Now I'm going to, once again, collect my like terms. My x's are the like terms, so I'm going to order them next to each other and then apply my adding or subtracting. So 4x plus 15x plus 8 minus 6. 4x plus 15x is 19x. 8 minus 6 is going to be 2. So my final answer is 19x plus 2. Okay, some more examples here. I'm going to, once again, apply the distributive property to these and then collect the like terms. So in this case, I have negative 2 times x is going to be negative 2x. Negative 2 times positive 2 is going to be negative 4. Plus 2 times 6 is going to be 12. And then 2 times 2x is going to be 4x. I'm going to collect my like terms. And then rewrite them next to each other. So I have negative 2x plus 4x minus 4 plus 12. So let's add the like terms together. Negative 2x plus 4x is going to be 2x. Then negative 4 plus 12 is going to be 8. So my final answer is 2x plus 8. Okay, now for this one, I do the same thing. I'm going to apply the distributive property here and here. So negative 3. Negative 3 times x is going to be negative 3x. Negative 3 times negative 3 is going to be positive 9. 5 times 7x is going to be positive 35x. And 5 times negative 2 is going to be negative 10. So let's collect the like terms, the x's, and then the coefficients. So I have negative 3x plus 35x plus 9 minus 10. Negative 3x plus 35x is going to be positive 32x. Then I have 9 minus 10. That's going to be negative 1. So my final answer is 32x minus 1. Okay. Let's keep going. 3 multiplied by the terms inside. There is an invisible negative 1 here. So just like up here, there was an invisible 1, but it was a positive 1. So you can just keep this as x minus 3. But when there's an invisible negative 1, you have to apply it to the terms because that would change your answer. So I'm going to have 3 times x plus 3 times 6. Then I'm going to have plus negative 1 times x plus negative 1 times 7. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 6 is 18. However, negative 1 times x is going to be negative x. Then negative 1 times 7 is going to be negative 7. So that's the only difference there that would change my answers to its opposite. I'm going to now collect the like terms. So I'll write them next to each other. So I'm going to have 3x minus x plus 18 minus 7. 3x minus x, remember there's an invisible 1 in front of this x, so it's 3x minus 1x is going to be 2x. Then 18 minus 7 is going to be positive 11. So 2x plus 11 is my final answer. Okay, let's keep going. 8 times x, 8 times 2, negative 2 times x, negative 2 times negative 3. So in this case, I have 8 times x is going to be 8x. 8 times 2 is going to be 16. Negative 2 times negative x is going to be negative 2x. However, negative 2 times negative 3 is going to be a positive number. Now it's going to be positive 6. Now I just collect my like terms. So my like terms are my x's and my coefficients. So I have 8x minus 2x plus 16 plus 6. 8x minus 2x is just going to be 6x. Then 16 plus 6 is going to be equal to 22. So my final answer is 6x plus 22. Okay, my last example here. Although there are 3 terms inside this bracket, the rules still apply. I'm going to multiply that number on the outside of the bracket by every term inside my bracket. And then we're going to compute it. So I'm going to have 3 times x, which is 3x, 3 times 4y, which is going to be 12y, 3 times negative 6, which is going to be negative 18. Now I'm going to have 2 times 5x, which is going to be 10x, and 2 times 9, which is going to be positive 18. So now I'm going to collect my like terms, which are my x's. Okay, so I'm going to write them next to each other. 3x plus 10x plus 12y minus 18 plus 18. So 3x plus 10x is going to be 13x. There aren't any other y's, so I just leave the 12y alone. I can simplify the numbers by computing the operation for them. So negative 18 plus 18 is going to be 0. So I'm going to have 13x plus 12y plus 0. However, you don't have to write the plus 0 because it's 0. So I can simply write, to make this even more simple, 13x plus 12y. And that would be my most simplified and final answer.